I still love Hi. Are you going to the party?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
No, that's okay. You're supposed to come check in first anyway. So.
Is it possible, do you have access still to those directions from the things that I'm missing?
Yes, I
Okay.
can email you all that stuff. Yes. I'm also gonna open a quiz today that's like the intro to literature. Don't have until Tuesday night to do it, but it should be super easy. Have a good weekend. Just me and you. I'm sleepy. Actually, I need to write myself a reminder to do that before I don't want that. Email about chips cap and gown, and email Sarah instructions. No way through. I only have Kinsey in the Zoom thus far. Oh, you know, to charge. Okay. Brush your teeth. Where are the others? Should have Kayla, Madison, and Julius, but I don't. I travel on past. Hello.
Hi.
How's everyone? Waiting to see. Let's see. Sarah's not with us today because she gets to go to the honor roll party. But I don't know about Julius. I don't know where he might be.
Wait, do you still know our class rankings? Like, can you still see that?
I can see yours. Yeah.
Can you tell me mine?
Yeah, you're number one.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see both yours and Peachy's last year, but I don't teach her this year. And y'all had like the same GPA. So, I mean, by like, you had to go out to like the 100th place for there to be any difference. But I don't know what hers is anymore. But you're still number one.
Woo. Some good news.
Let me check, Kayla. Here comes Julia. Let me take attendance and then I'll check on yours, Kayla. Julius is virtual, Kayla's virtual, Madison's virtual, Sarah is technically here, Kenzie's virtual, and Isaiah is here. All right, let me take a quick look at this. Okay. Okie doke. First thing, I think there are maybe 2 of you who have not done the pets assignment yet, which is just the 3 little things. It's under assignments on D2L. Everybody did the attendance verification, which, by the way, is not for a grade. And I looked at it earlier and I was like, oh, this is really dumb because I didn't really realize that you could get the questions wrong. So it'd be like, this person got 2 out of 3, and the one that you got wrong was like, why are you taking this class? And the correct answer was because I'm interested in it or something like that. I don't know. But like, I felt like there shouldn't have been right or wrong answers for that. It doesn't matter because that's not for a grade. It's just to like actually show that you're in this class. So the pets assignment, however, is for a grade. No reason you shouldn't make 100 or like 10 out of 10 on that. But just for those of you who have not done it yet, it's just 3 quick things. The first thing is 2 additional places you can complete your online work for English 102 if you have internet or computer problems. The second part is like a short little introduction to yourself, just a few sentences about you. And the third part is just writing a sentence that says, I read the syllabus, I get it. So very quick and easy. If you have not done that yet, it is due today. I have finished hammering out everything like every day for the whole semester. I think I said this yesterday. It's super busy. It's like a lot of stuff crammed in, which is fine. It just means that we won't have like a whole ton of downtime. However, there are days, for the most part, our kind of like weekly schedule when we're doing short stories will be reading on Monday, lecture on Tuesday, doing a prompt on Wednesday, discussion on Thursday, and reading quiz on Friday. Honestly, we don't even need a whole class period for the quiz because it's like they're all 5 questions. I think they're all 5 questions. So it just doesn't take a lot of time or effort. But that also kind of lets us have a little bit of leeway. Like if we don't get everything accomplished on the other days that we need to, we'll have a little extra time. Hi, Mike. But also, as I was going through everything, there are days where like we have e-learning or early release. We have several early release days, which means we wouldn't be in this class. So while that's kind of a schedule, we have to move things around like sort of a lot, or like cram a couple of things into one day. Next week, for instance, if you're unaware, don't come to school Monday. A lot of people weren't aware apparently, but it's President's Day, so we don't have school. And then also just a reminder to all of you seniors that your capstone projects are due on February 25th.
Attention teachers, can I have Brandon Corley to the main office, please?
He just passed my door. So today, I am opening up the first quiz, which is a quiz that's Introduction to Literature. I think it is 10 questions. It's not due until Tuesday night. I was gonna make it Monday night, but I don't want you to like I don't want to force you to do anything over the weekend. You can get it done today, but I kind of just want to like go through some of the questions with you before I kind of leave you to do the quiz, just to make sure that we're kind of on the same page and that you'll do okay. Just like last semester, you've got 2 chances to do each quiz, so that's nice. Let me go into here. Okay. First question, what type of writing are we focusing on in this class? And your hint is it's been proven to be an effective means of thinking critically and thoroughly communicating ideas. What kind of writing are we doing in this class?
Are there multiple options? Like, didn't you say several things?
Well, I mean, you do have options on the quiz. I just didn't want to make it super easy for you.
Is it like a literature analysis or something analysis? It's like a rhetorical analysis. I know that.
Which is a type of what? You
Essay?
write yes, essay. It's essay writing. Because
What?
yeah, it's so easy. Yeah, like a literature analysis is one type of essay. So,
Okay.
cute. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really easy quiz. Okay, I will give you the options here. This would be hard for you to pull out of thin air. All analytical essays about literary works contain a central argument, and the purpose of this argument is to A, give a summary of the story, poem, or play. B, persuade your reader that your ideas about the literary work are valid. C, share a personal connection to the work. Or D, provide a report of facts about the work studied.
B.
B, of course it's B. Of course it is.
Wait, what was B?
To convince the reader that your interpretation of the work is valid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, true or false? To effectively analyze a work, you need to address not just what happens in a work, but what those events mean. Therefore, you need to make sure that you do not just summarize or describe the events in a play.
True.
True. Very true. Yeah.
Really untrue.
Really incredibly true. Okay, I'm going to give you options on this one. To fully develop the content of your literary analyses, you must A, specify your ideas or interpretations. B, provide evidence for your assertions. C, analyze the evidence you provide. D, explain your ideas to the reader. Or E, all of the above.
All of the above.
Yes.
It's always all of the above.
Well, not always.
Always.
Not always.
Always.
No.
Kinsey, this is not stereotypical that I'll go through all the questions and we'll work them out together before you take the quiz. But we did do that one time last year, and there were like 4 or 5 all of the above, but then there was one where all of the above was an option and it wasn't that. It really threw us off. True or false? The meaning of a work is created by an interaction between the work and the reader.
True.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you literally like that's a quote that you said the other day. Like that's literally written in whatever you were reading.
It should be, yeah. Like if we read all the stuff we're supposed to read, or if I read it to you and you paid attention, then you should be fine on this. Ooh, I like this question. This is a true or false question. It is more important for an interpretation to be defensible than correct.
Yes. True.
Yeah, true. It is true. It could
I
be.
don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
Is it because you need to have correct answers all the time?
What? No, I just like if I'm writing about something, I don't want to just like I'd rather say the facts about it than
That's kind of what I meant. It's
oh okay.
cool
Yeah,
though.
I'd rather say the facts, like what's factual,
Yeah.
than saying something that just fits with what I think or whatever.
But as long as you can defend that and back it up with evidence from the text, it's okay. It's defensible and therefore it's valid. But an example I was going to use, and I'll probably bring this back up when we read this story, but there's this one story that's sort of about a creepy guy who comes to see this young girl. And Bryce wrote a thing about, actually, he didn't write it. He Zoomed with me for like 30 minutes to explain his ideas about how the guy was supposed to be representative of like falling into a drug habit. And I've read a lot about this story and no one has ever said anything like that. But he was like, because of this and this and this, and this makes sense. And he connected a lot of dots. There were a couple of things that he said that I was like, nah, I think you're kind of reaching there. But for the most part, I was like, that's a cool analysis and something that I've never thought of, something that I've never read about for this story. But because he had evidence, you know, it wasn't like he was wrong. It was just different. So I like that. I think that's cool. True or false? Literature thrives on ambiguity.
Yes, true. Yeah.
True. Absolutely. Okay. If a character is barely developed and characterized by only one or two traits, is that a round character or a flat character?
A flat one, like flat Stanley.
That flat. Madison, I see you there in the
Madison.
also correct.
Attention teachers, bring David Turner for dismissal, please.
Never heard of him.
Who?
David Turner. I thought that David Green was our only David.
I wish.
What's that face? Okay. The attitude a literary work takes toward the subject matter, characters, or audience is known as what?
Wait, what'd you say?
The attitude a literary work takes toward the subject matter, characters, or audience. Yes, Madison is correct. Tone. I didn't even have to give you guys options there. Okay, last question. A reference to familiar historical, cultural, literary, or biblical texts, figures, or events is called what? Not POG.
Nonfiction.
Yeah, Madison is correct. Those are, you should make 100 now. Should make a 10 out of 10.
Perfect.
Does everybody, Kenzie, do you know where to find the quizzes?
Yeah, you go onto D2L or whatever it's called, and then you go to the quizzes tab.
That's exactly it. So you should, the top two that you should see are attendance verification quiz, which will close after tonight, and then intro to literature quiz will be the top one. So that's all you need to do for today. On Tuesday, we're gonna like start reading a new story and it'll be all go, go, go after that. But if y'all want to stay on and do it while you have me holding you accountable, you certainly can. If you want to leave the call and do it on your own, you can do that too. But if you do that, don't forget, don't come to school Monday, and I'll see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Have a good weekend.
You too.